Hey, what's up? Today, it's been raining all morning. I know you can't tell it by this sun because it just came out as I'm setting up, getting ready to talk to you guys, which is amazeballs. So I'm very glad about that. Maybe I can work this afternoon in the sunshine. But this van had a recall on it about the oil absorption, I want to say. I'm not completely 100% sure. I didn't read it. And the dealership was working on the recall. They had already done the work. And apparently after the work was done, whatever that might have been, they needed to put 1,500 miles on it and then retest it. So he was in the middle of that, like the dealership, the guy that's in charge of service was driving it to try to put that mileage on it. I bought it and it still needed about 500 more miles to go. So that's what I'm going to try to do this weekend. I'm actually going to drive it somewhere and then drive it back. And then Monday, I will try to get it to the dealership, which is another 100-something miles. I figure this little weekend trip and then the trip back to the dealership should cover the mileage requirements that we need to retest for the recall. So that's what I'm going to do today. So thanks to the sunshine, I'm going to work out here a little bit today and set up this smart cot. I happen to have it in storage, and I figured instead of trying to take an air mattress and then worry about a pump and all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to throw this in here and set it up. Plus, I can kind of turn it and move it and get a feel of what configuration I might want later on, because this is just a quick weekend trip. And plus, I can pull it all out when I take it to the dealership in case there's something wrong and they have to keep it for a little while. I won't have a bunch of stuff in it. So I've got foam padding. It's the kind of stuff that you find in motorhomes and travel trailers. I have some long, pretty good sized pieces because we remodeled a motorhome and like it had this big long couch with an extra back piece, you know, so I have all that foam. I'm just going to throw a piece on top of this, chunk a blanket on it, and go. I don't think I'm going to film it all because it's just pretty straightforward. I'm going to set up a cot and see how it looks. I'm not going to plan on taking like the Coleman stove and the gas and all that kind of stuff, because if I head to the beach, that's one thing I don't really want to do unless I'm going to dig a pit and put a fire in a pit to cook. I don't like cooking at the beach, mainly because of the winds, and there's no way I'm going to try to cook inside my new vehicle unless I've got all the doors shut because of the wind, and I can't really shut all the doors and cook because I don't have any vents yet. So it's just going to be a simple trip. I'm throw a cooler with some lunch meat and a cot with a little foam pad on it, and I'm going to take a ride. Don't know which way I'm going, don't know where I'm going to end up. I may just drive halfway. I think I need to put another 300 miles on this, maybe a little more. So I may just like drive a couple hundred miles and just turn around and come back, and that should satisfy the mileage requirements. But that's what I'm going to do today. I don't know why. I thought I would just shoot a little short video to let you guys know I'm about to take the first trip in the van, and it's just going to be a little weekend jaunt and back. And as soon as they clear it at the dealership from all the recalls and whatnot, we're going to actually start a build. I'm excited. So that's the plan for today. Let's do a thing.